After that intro, you guys know what we're doing. We're playing the Centurion Mk5 Avre, the FV4005. So that's plenty of explosive power right there. Then we're playing the Centurion Mk5/1, a tank that most of you World of Tanks veterans will know from World of Tanks as well. It's the Australian Centurion that actually was nuked, or was somewhere in the vicinity of a nuclear testing site, and they tried some things on it, and then they drove it to the next place. I know that they didn't decontaminate it because they didn't know all that much about radiation. So that's pretty crazy. But yeah, we're playing that vehicle. It's pretty damn good. And we're also trying the Avre. This is a vehicle that was produced for the Royal Engineers of the British Army. And this was supposed to be a mine-clearing vehicle. It does have ERA, so it's pretty damn interesting because it's going to be able to actually bounce things if you get lucky. And it has this very big old 165mm launcher, projectile launcher. It's actually not called a gun, it's a launcher, and it launches very, very large 30.6 kg HESH rounds at enemies. Now the only issue is that the shell velocity is capped at 259 meters per second, so it's incredibly slow. And you really need to get very lucky to kill something. It's a vehicle that is basically a little troll tank in this game, because the kills I have gotten on this vehicle, I can count on basically 2 hands. And I've played plenty of games. It's just very difficult to be effective with this thing. So we rather stick to a place where we can actually defend ourselves, and this time around we're in a city, and I know that if somebody comes around a corner here, I might actually blow him up. The HESH round has 203mm of penetration, but obviously if you get very unlucky, you might just hit the tracks or the lower plate or anything, and it will damage, maybe if you're lucky, the gun. And in worst case scenarios, you just damage the tracks and you barely do anything else. So that's the last thing we want to do. But what you can do with this thing is you can lob shells. So as you can see right there, there's a Martyr 1. A very dangerous opponent for us because he has an ATGM at 450 meters distance. So off you go. Ah, no, come on. It was close enough, but it was more or less, I think, more than 450 meters. We're going to measure the range again. It still says 450 meters. I think it's mistaken. We're going to go for 500 because maybe my range finder or my crew member who is, you know, gauging the range isn't as good. Oh, that was a hit, but yeah. So you can see the major problem we have with this thing. This is not meant to be a vehicle that engages tanks. Oh no, hell no. Also, gauging the distance is a bit of a difficult affair. Okay, this Torm 3 just got absolutely annihilated. We have our next target. This time around, it's a Soviet tank. Looks like a T-54 early variant, 350 meters. So let me actually get that 350. Is he still there? He's still there. Oh, there we go. Perfect hit. There's something behind us though. So yeah, basically the video is over now. Thank you for watching, because this is a very difficult thing to do, especially in the Avre. And you can see all of my team is sitting in the spawn. They are not able to get out. That is also an experience that you have in War Thunder, sadly. An experience you'll have way too often, that you get absolutely annihilated on the one side, and then you have to kind of defend yourself from your base. Somebody has thrown artillery or ordered artillery attacks on us, so we're going to see if we can actually get another lobbing shot at the next vehicle that is right in front of us. Oh, and the next one bites the dust, but somebody just shot us. It's a Leo 1, And he's right behind us. So yeah, it's time for some tank combat. We're gonna spawn in the Centurion 5/1, and we're gonna go towards C, because this is one of those maps where you can actually fight pretty well on C and still can have a pretty good overview on B. So that's what we're gonna be doing, because this thing is pretty baller if you are able to utilize it the right way. Sadly, yeah, last round wasn't that great. Weren't able to capitalize off on that those two big kills that we had with the Avre. Sometimes it just doesn't really work out. Well, you can see there's already something killing a King Tiger. I'm not sure how that King Tiger got there that fast, but yeah, the Centurion, it's a bit slow. 35 kph top speed, oh boy. Although, we are reaching the top speed, so that's something very pleasant. But still, yeah, it kind of sucks to have this mobility. Considering that this is probably one of the early main battle tanks. Like, is this first generation main battle tank? Because, like, the idea of the Centurion with the L7 gun eventually certainly turned into a MBT. Oh, look at that. We have a beautiful T-29. Now, we are firing APDS rounds. They do not have as much spalling when you hit something, so should have probably gotten some APHE rounds on this tank as well. But we're just going to see if we can actually get some snipes on these guys that are over there. We just saw a T-26 Pershing. I know that. I'm not blind. Like, I didn't imagine that, right? But yeah, the enemies are doing the same thing to the left of us. Last thing we want is to get kind of exposed while we're sniping here, because this is a spot that people use quite often. Look at that ammo hit, perfect shot. We get a very early nice kill on the Super Pershing. Not a Super Pershing. What am I saying? I've played so many games in a Super Pershing. I know what a Super Pershing looks like. That was a Pershing. There's an M41. Yeah, nice. Somebody knocked him out. These M41s are incredibly annoying in War Thunder. I can tell you that much. If you play a lot of 7.0, 7.3 BRs, these things are everywhere and they are fast. In comparison to the majority of vehicles you'll be playing in War Thunder at this battle rating, the M41s, they are so nimble, so quick, and usually their 76mm guns are, you know, strong enough to go through your side, even through your front, because they have some pretty potent APCR rounds, and I think also APDS rounds, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I don't think there's a 90mm version. There's a tank right behind this this M41. There's a Sherman. There's a Sherman E8, I think. Oh, look at that. There is somebody crossing in just a second. So let's see if we can actually get him, if he moves out into the open. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's exactly what you want. Every single time you want to have like a central shot that knocks out the crew, knocks out the ammo, and does a lot of damage. We're about to lose C because they have like crazy amounts of vehicles here. And I think they're going to start pushing me as well in this position, because I do have like the side here covered. So whenever this guy comes around this building, I'm going to be able to knock him out. Looks like he is smart enough, because he realized that something wasn't right here, because that T-32 just decided to look into my direction and he saw that somebody was sticking in here. Now, keep in mind, that is a T-32. A T-32 in War Thunder is actually quite a scary thing. Not very scary in World of Tanks, in my personal, humble opinion. But in War Thunder, these things are pretty damn fucking scary, because they have a lot of armor. And they're actually not even that slow. I'm not sure, I just have a lot of bad experiences with the T-32. You know that there's a T-32 right in front of you? Okay. Somebody absolutely didn't look out. We got a machine gunner. I was hoping for maybe some spot lining. Maybe killing the driver as well. I think I'm close to that. Oh, nice. Whenever you hear bombs coming in, you just kind of assume that they are meant for you. And in the rarest circumstances, they are actually not meant for you. This time around, we had a friendly BF-109 actually assist us. Oh, look at that. He bounced, we tracked him, and now we're just going to keep him tracked here as well. And we got the driver, but we didn't kill his gun. Maybe we should have just knocked out his bloody gun. Let me just kill his bloody gun. And yeah, now he's our little bitch. Let's see. Maybe a bit higher. It's just really annoying when they're spamming you with... We killed the engine, but we didn't kill the tank. Yeah, those were not very well placed rounds, to be fair. I think it's the perfect time now to get on C. Look at this destruction derby. We knocked out majority of their tanks. That was some nice fighting. The issue though in War Thunder is basically, okay, there we go. We hit his loader and his fuel tank. There's a T-54 that is like, what is that? A Challenger Mark II or something like that? Ah, he's backwards. Okay, that's really funny. That T-54 is actually showing us his backside right there. But it doesn't really matter because the Charioteer, it's a Charioteer. I thought Challenger would be a bit OP in this matchup. But yeah, this is a pretty good round so far. We knocked out majority of the enemy team. Top on experience, top on damage. We got 3 assists. We got 3 very nice kills, which were mostly like very clean kills. I think they were all clean kills, except for that T-32, that assist would have bugged me a little bit. Also, that T-54, I should maybe aim more to the right, shoot it through the engine block, because we do have 384 millimeters of penetration with this 83 millimeter gun, which is pretty impressive if you think about it, because this is territory of APFSDS rounds, usually, most of the time. It's something that you don't do with APDS. APDS is... I like APDS. But rarely do I see like this amount of pen on APDS rounds. It's pretty crazy. I think I saw something over there. They still have a couple of enemies fighting. I'm expecting at least 1 or 2 planes coming in now with some bombs. There's one of them. I'm not sure what it is, but it's chasing something. And we also know that there's a M26, the Pershing with the launchers actually. Oh, there's something right there. Let's see if we can help this King Tiger. I'm not sure what it is, but it opened fire on the King Tiger, and I think it bounced because he looks pretty healthy to me. Oh, it's a light tank. Let's angle our armor. Yeah, okay, it's a M18. Yeah, that's a pretty unfortunate kind of fight, if you ask me. An M18 right here against, well, a Centurion. What just shot me? Must have flown over me. Now, since you have the 12.7 millimeter machine gun inside of your turret, it's a bit sucky in terms of being able to fight planes. But the turret rotation speed is actually not all too shabby, if I may say so myself. I think that the turret rotation speed is actually pretty damn impressive on this thing. But you know what? I think this game is over, unless we actually get, like, maybe the elevation to shoot this guy. So do we have to utilize the 30 cal? Yeah, this game is over. We're going to move on to the final game. that I have in store, and hopefully we get a good map. This is literally the worst map for the Avre. This is probably the worst possible map you can be on. And what's even worse is we're basically spawned like... oh boy. I went the wrong direction. I remember that this spawn was different back in the days, but looks like this spawn has turned around. God damn it. Yeah, sniping with this thing, once again, very difficult task. Especially if your gunner is not that accurate with his, well, with his readings. And he gives you a pretty nonchalant 450 meters, but it should have been a 500 meters reading. So, thank you very much. Thank you for nothing. You bloody suck. Either way, we're going to be going down here, and we're going to be closing the distance. Hopefully on C we can do some damage there. Still have to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to be playing this thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. There is an AMX 1390. No, 1310, not 105, 1375. There does exist a 1390, I think, in War Thunder. I'm not entirely sure which one it is, but it could be the premium one. At least it is one with a launcher. I remember that. Look at how slow we are. Oh boy. We're slow, but it's a fun tank. Oh, somebody just knocked over a tree right next to us. Or it was actually shot down. Nope. No, somebody was... and still is right there. Oh no. It's a King Tiger. Okay, now check this out, guys. Is he, like... Are you saying 450 meters again? Okay, you're telling me 450? Ah, okay. That was... Yeah, it was kind of... Yeah, it's my fault. You know what? It's not my gunner. It's not my... It's not anyone who's doing, like, the readings. It's all my fault, because this is ridiculous. I obviously have to take into account that these vehicles are moving. And that 450 meters is not going to be 450 meters if that guy is pushing or driving somewhere. Okay. We have a very quiet position here. Oh boy. Yeah, obviously that wasn't a very good move. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Did he knock out my gun? He just knocked out my gun. Oh no, this is so cursed. I just need to have my tracks repaired. If I have my tracks repaired, we can still salvage this. But I did use my second smoke screen too soon, because it's going to dissipate very quickly after I fired off my first one. So let's immediately stop repairing as soon as the tracks are up, because that should be priority. Okay, never mind. He's dead. But he's... This guy's still alive. What are you repairing? Okay, you're repairing the tracks. You finished repairing the tracks. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh boy. Okay, give me a clear distance. 848 meters is not like the right number. 250. Okay, that's about 250. You know what? That's it. This is the distance. This is the range. We have a new crew member, so it's only one dead crew member at the front of the vehicle. Our gun is still a banana, but we're all back up. So let's see if this King Tiger is going to show himself again. Oh, let's go! But we only got his driver and his machine gunner. But you know what? The distance was great. He is going to be stuck there for a second. He's going to smoke. We don't care about that. Smoke all you want. Okay, he could still shoot me. But we have ERA, as you can see. ERA, beautiful thing. And I think he moved. Right? Did he move? Let's go! Finally! Look at that. You just have to stay hidden down here, you know? Use it as a little mortar position. I finally get it. I finally understand how to play this thing. Okay. Now I'm going to become professional at this. 300 meters. 300 meters. Okay, he just got nuked, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. We know that the enemy team is like playing really aggressively on the other side. They're like dominating us like crazy. Where I'm looking, there should be a tank coming up in a second. It's a King Tiger 2. At what distance? 600 meters. Okay, guys, I have faith in our ability that we're going to kill him in a single shot. Oh, so close. It landed, I think, right behind him. He doesn't know what is going on. And he doesn't suspect a thing. How is that? 450 meters? No. Oh, fuck no. He does suspect a thing. Turns the turret slowly over. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. I'm dead. Well, that kind of sucks. But you know what? We're going to go into the, the Centurion Mk.5/1. No, you know what? We're going to play this thing. As soon as we die, we're going to go into the skink. Because that thing is also quite a lot of fun. This is a pretty good King Tiger killer, to be fair. Because you can go right through the mantlet. Doesn't really matter all that much. But as you can see, the T-92 just knocked out the King Tiger that was there. And M53-59 just killed the PVK M43 1963. So that's pretty neat as well. Oh, look at that. Where are you going? Well, I hit his ammo. Why didn't it explode? What the hell, Gaijin? What the hell is going on? Yeah, you stay right there, son. He's slowly turning his turret. There we go. He's gonna J out. I would J out at that moment. Like, you have no chance. You're not gonna survive this. I'm gonna set you on fire again. Just because I can. Ah, hit his radiator. Hit his turret. There we go. I have to say, if you are top BR, if you are the top dog at this BR, okay, we got the cannon breach of the M41 right there, you will be able to do quite a bit of work. Because this gun, this rate of fire, this APDS round, that's a thing of beauty. That will get you the results. And as well, since this is a premium vehicle, it's going to get me some serious dodge as well. If you guys know Killing Floor. Take all the dodge that we can get. Oh, there is something up there. I'm not even sure what it is, but it looks like a Tiger. It looks like a Tiger 1. There's also a plane coming in, so I'm worried about that. Because I'm trying to cap in a second. Okay, yeah, I'm making it difficult for myself. Yeah, it is a Tiger 1, I think. That plane is it gonna bomb me or is it gonna bomb something else? Look at that, it's Tiger 1. He's not gonna bomb me. Our shell actually shattered, which is kind of interesting. But it doesn't matter because he just got sniped by an AML M56. Oh, the Scorpion. That's pretty cool. There is a barrel over here that looks like it is destructible. Did I miss the barrel? Or is that actually a dead tank? Nah, I think that is a dead tank. Oh no, that sucks. Oh, he bounced. He bounced. There's something else over there as well. Okay, he tracks us. That's fine. We can live with that. But we cannot live with a bloody... Oh, no. Come on. We got his bloody machine gunner. Can we actually fire through the tracks? Lol, we can. I got his gunner. Basically got everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, wait. That didn't do the trick. Usually... There we go. That's very interesting when you come from World of Tanks, that you can actually do something like that. Also, what you can do if you have enough penetration with your shell, you can actually fire through a dead tank, and you can hit the tank behind it. That has happened a couple of times to me. Very unlucky. I was very unlucky in certain situations where that has happened to me, and I was playing the... what was it? I think the Leopard 1, the premium one for rank battle rating 9.3 or 9.0. And I got completely annihilated. Wow. The other guy, I think it was a T-72 variant, just went right through me. That King Tiger is still there. We have the Aubel L-74, which is a really interesting vehicle. Oh, that is a thing that we're going to be playing in the near future. Don't worry about it. We're going to be playing some serious wheeled monstrosities that you World of Tanks fans are going to just absolutely disintegrate when you see them. I can already hear the screams. Screams of pain and hatred when you see like all the wheeled goodness that I have prepared for you. Does he know that I'm coming up? I think he smells something. Doesn't matter. Have an APFS... No, not APFSDS. APDS round in your face. Well, this concludes the gameplay session that we had today. Might be a bit lengthy. I might cut it a little bit in certain parts. But, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I really like the setup. I really enjoy playing the Centurion Mk.5 and also the Avre. The Avre, it's a lot of fun when you hit. It's pretty damn difficult to actually hit something. It's more of a meme tank, but you know, every single meme tank has its own place, and this one has its place in the British tech tree at 7.0. So hope you guys did enjoy, and I catch you guys on the next video.